Belgian cuisine is widely varied with significant regional variations while also reflecting the cuisines of neighbouring France, Germany and the Netherlands. It is sometimes said that Belgian food is served in the quantity of German cuisine but with quality of French food. Outside the country, Belgium is best known for its chocolate and beer. Belgian cuisine traditionally prizes regional and seasonal ingredients, leading to distinctive dishes like carbonade flamande in Flanders or the couque biscuit of the town of Dinant. Belgians typically eat 3 meals a day, with a light breakfast, light or medium-sized lunch and large dinner. Typical dishes. Though Belgium has many distinctive national dishes, many internationally popular foods like hamburgers and spaghetti bolognese are also popular in Belgium. The list contains dishes of Belgian origin, or those considered typically Belgian. Appetizers, boterhammen/tartines, slices of rustic bread and an uncovered spread, often par-centaure copyright or soft cheese, served on a cutting board. A typical variety is a slice of bread with couque and sliced radishes, typically accompanied by a glass of gueuse. Charcuterie, particularly smoked ham and par-centaure copyright, often made of game such as wild boar. The forested Ardennes region in the south of Belgium is renowned for this type of food. Salade liée copyright Choise, a salad with green beans, bacon, onions and vinegar. It is usually associated with liée ge. Tomate crevette/tomate garnel, a snack or starter of grey shrimp and mayonnaise stuffed into a hollowed-out raw tomato. Savory dishes. Moles frites/mousseline fryet, mussels cooked or steamed with onions and celery served with fries. The recipe has often been referred to as the country's national dish but is also popular in the neighbouring Nord region of France. Waterzoo, a rich stew and soup of chicken or fish, vegetables, cream and eggs, usually associated with the town of Ghent. Gegratignade/chicons or gratin, a gratin of endives in bar copyright camel sauce with cheese. Often the endives are wrapped with ham. Kip met frieten en appelmoes/poulet frites compote. Connage and goose/lapin à la goyeuse, rabbit and goyeuse, which is a spontaneously fermented beer from the area around Brussels. Filet armor copyright Riken, very finely minced ground beef eaten raw and cold. It is spread on a sandwich or bread with and sometimes topped with a sauce, usually with sauce armor copyright Ricane, and served with fries. When served as a dinner, it is mixed with onions and capers like steak tartare, but it retains the name armor copyright Riken. Paling and tigron/anguille or vert, eel in a green sauce of mixed herbs. Served with bread or fries. Usually accompanied by a beer or an Alsace wine. Parches or thon/persican met tonnage, halved canned or fresh peaches stuffed with a mix of tuna and mayonnaise, that is tuna salad. Boudin/penson, Buling or Blauwurst, a type of sausage in which the meat, or blood, is mixed with fine bread crumbs. Often eaten with potatoes and apple sauce, sometimes eaten raw or barbecued. Stump, potato mashed with vegetables, often served with sausages. Carbonade flamande/stauverage, a Belgian beef stew, similar to the French beef bourguignon, but made with beer instead of red wine. Served with bread or fries and mustard. Usually accompanied by a beer. Sweet dishes and desserts. Waffles, sometimes eaten as a street snack and sold by ice cream vans. Among the better-known styles are the liée ge waffle, Brussels waffle and the stroopwafel, speculoos, a short-crust cinnamon cookie. Smetbollen/kruisdillens, deep-fried balls of sweet dough, eaten at fairgrounds or on special occasions. Tart or riz/ridge-tevlier, a pie with a filling based on rice pudding, native to Verviers. Sirop de liée ge/Louix syrup, a jam or jelly-like spread made of evaporated fruit juices. Fries. Fries, deep-fried chipped potatoes, are very popular in Belgium where they are thought to have originated. The earliest evidence of the dish comes from a book entitled Curiosité copyright de la table dans les pays bas belgiques written in 1781, which described how inhabitants of Namur, Dinant and Ardennes around the Meuse River had eaten fried potatoes since around 1680. Though they are usually known as French fries in the United States, It is argued that American soldiers during the First World War erroneously believed that they were being served the dish in France. In Belgium, fries are sold at fast food stands or in dedicated fast food restaurants called friteries, fritkot, or fritou. They are often served with a variety of sauces and eaten either on their own or in the company of other snacks. Traditionally, they are served in a cornet de frites, a cone-shaped white piece of cardboard then wrapped in a piece of paper with the sauce on the top. Other street foods like frikandel, chaktbal or croquette are sold alongside. In some cases, the fries are served in the form of a sandwich along with their sauce and meat. This is known as a mitraillette. Most Belgian households have a deep fryer, allowing them to make their own fries and other deep-fried foods at home. Sauces, mayonnaise and ketchup are the sauces traditionally eaten with fries in Belgium. Friteries and other fast food establishments tend to offer a number of different sauces for the fries and meats, including aioli and sauce américaine but also a spicy varieties like bar copyright arnaise sauce. There are frequently over a dozen options, and most are mayonnaise-based. Varieties include, aioli/luxaus, pepper sauce, mayonnaise with green pepper, sauce andalouse, mayonnaise with tomato paste and peppers, sauce américaine, mayonnaise with tomato, chervil, onions, capers and celery. Biscuit dressing, a commercial brand made from mayonnaise, white cabbage, tarragon, cucumber, onion, mustard and dextrose. Curry ketchup, curry mayonnaise, marmite sauce, mayonnaise, tomato, onion, glucose, garlic, soy sauce. Sauce pickles, a yellow vinegar-based sauce with turmeric, mustard and crunchy vegetable chunks, similar to piccalilli. Samurai sauce, mayonnaise with harissa. Tartar sauce. Zigeuner sauce. A gypsy sauce of tomatoes, paprika and chopped bell peppers, borrowed from Germany. These sauces are generally also available in supermarkets. Occasionally warm sauces are offered by friteries, including hollandaise sauce, sauce provena sectionale, bar copyright arnaise sauce, or even a carbonade flamande. Beer. For a comparatively small country, Belgium produces a very large number of beers in a range of different styles. In fact, it has more distinct types of beer per capita than anywhere else in the world. In 2011, there were 1,132 different varieties of beer being produced in the country. The brewing tradition in Belgium can be traced back to the early Middle Ages, and 6 Trappist monasteries still produce beer, which was initially used to fund their upkeep. On average, Belgians drink 84 litres of beer each year, down from around 200 each year in 1900. Most beers are bought or served in bottles, rather than cans, and almost every style of beer has its own particular, uniquely shaped glass or other drinking vessel. Using the correct glass is considered to improve its flavor. The varied nature of Belgian beers makes it possible to match them against each course of a meal, for instance, wheat beer with seafood or fish. Blonde or triple beers with eel, chicken or white meat, double or other dark beers with dark meat, fruit lambics with dessert. A number of traditional Belgian dishes use beer as an ingredient. One is carbonade, a stew of beef cooked in beer, similar to boeuf bourguignon. The beer used is typically the regional speciality, lambic in Brussels, teknink in Antwerp, so that the taste of the dish varies. Another is rabbit in Goyus. The Trappist monastery at Cume also manufactures cheese that is washed with beer to enhance its flavor. Geneva. Geneva, also known as Genever, Geneva, Pekit or Dutch gin, is the national spirit of Belgium from which gin evolved. While beer may be Belgium's most famous alcoholic beverage, Geneva has been the country's traditional and national spirit for over 500 years. Geneva is a protected product of origin, having received 11 different appellations or AOCs from the European Union, and can only be crafted in Belgium, the Netherlands and a few areas in France and Germany. Most of the Geneva AOCs are exclusive to Belgium, making Belgian Geneva one of the best-kept secrets in the liquor industry. For centuries Geneva has been bottled in jugs handcrafted from clay. Its iconic shape is recognizable and unique to Geneva. Traditionally, the Belgians serve Geneva in completely full shot glasses that have just been pulled from the freezer. The first step to drinking the Geneva properly is to keep the glass on the table, bend down and take the first sip without holding the glass. Once this traditional first sip is completed, one can drink the rest of the drink normally. Chocolate. Belgium is famed for its high-quality chocolate and over 2,000 chocolatiers, both small and large. Belgium's association with chocolate goes back as far as 1635 when the country was under Spanish occupation. By the mid-18th century, chocolate was extremely popular in upper and middle-class circles, particularly in the form of hot chocolate, including with Charles Alexander of Lorraine, the Austrian governor of the territory. From the early 20th century, the country was able to import large quantities of cocoa from its African colony, the Belgian Congo. Both the chocolate bar and praline are inventions of the Belgian chocolate industry. Today, chocolate is very popular in Belgium, with 172,000 tons produced each year, and widely exported. The composition of Belgian chocolate has been regulated by law since 1884. In order to prevent adulteration of the chocolate with low-quality fats from other sources, a minimum level of 35% pure cocoa was imposed. Adherence to traditional manufacturing techniques also serves to increase the quality of Belgian chocolate. In particular, vegetable-based fats are not used. Many firms produce chocolates by hand, which is laborious and explains the prevalence of small, independent chocolate outlets, which are popular with tourists. Famous chocolate companies, like Newhouse and Guy Lion, strictly follow traditional recipes for their products. Seafood pralines are popular with tourists and are sold all over Belgium. See also. References. Further reading, analysis and context, Scaliers, Peter. Gieson, Anek. Upgrading the Local, Belgian Cuisine in Global Waves. Gastronomica, the Journal of Critical Food Studies 10, 49 €54, Recipes, Elkan, Juliette. A Belgian Cookbook. New York, Hiocrene Books. ISBN A0-7818-0461-2. Gordon, Enid. Shelley, Mitch. The Belgian Cookbook. London, MacDonald. ISBN A0-356-09501-0. Blay, Dennis. Plisnier, André. Belga Cookbook. London, Phoenix Illustrated. ISBN A0-75380-490-5. External links, Traditional Belgian Cuisine and Beer Pairing from beertourism.com.